Thank you for tuning in to WHID-FM. What has Islam done for me? Please subscribe.
For the youth that are listening to us, what would you say to them to encourage them to consider joining the Nation of Islam?
Oh, man. What would I say to encourage them to join the Nation of Islam? The Nation of Islam is in fact, in this book, From Jericho to Jerusalem, I kind of spoke on that topic, but I'm gonna speak on it from the heart though, because the Nation of Islam is the process by which we become alive. And being a brother that was in the streets, being a brother that was in a gang, being a brother that was smoking, so much so, that when I heard the teaching of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and I came home, I was still smoking. And I used to actually fish with weed. I used to fish with marijuana. I knew the young brothers didn't just want to hear the word, so I used to ask them, brother, you want to smoke? And they would come into, my house and we would smoke and we would listen to the minister. But to the point that you're mentioning, that the Nation of Islam is the process of the resurrection of the dead, or is the process to come into higher consciousness. So if you want better for your life, if you want better for your family, this is the water to be baptized in. And I just want to share my journey coming into the Nation of Islam, striving to become civilized and being baptized in the pool of civilization. When I first came into the Nation of Islam, I wore baggy suits. I would come to the mosque meeting and I would be high. But I had studied the teachers in prison, and I knew the black man was God, so the weed was kind of playing tricks with my mind. I was like, these brothers read my mind, I bet. So it would be in a study circle. But it was a process of me coming through the process. It was a process of me beginning to start to recognize civilization. And what do I mean by that? I remember wearing a suit, and underneath my suit, I had on a pair of Nike socks. So the brother had to let me know. He said, brother, you can't wear Nike socks, underneath a suit, right? You got to put on dress socks. I can remember me coming to FOI class, and I had on an all black shirt. And brother, our student minister Carlos, who showed me so much love and has shown me so much love since I've been in this process, he was like, brother, you can't come to, he said, brother, don't wear no all black shirt to FOI class no more. And from that day, I never wore no more black shirts to FOI class. I never wore no more Nike socks. And I can remember me coming to FOI class, and I'm mentioning this because of civilization. I remember coming to FOI class, and I had on a white shirt, but I had on a colored shirt underneath it. And the brother said, brother, you can't wear a colored shirt underneath your white FOI shirt. Underneath your white collar shirt. He said that you gotta wear a white shirt underneath a white shirt. I'm talking about civilization. Me coming into the Nation of Islam from eating chicken boxes and going to corner stores to seeing the brothers take me to a beautiful restaurant. And I'm looking around the table and all the brothers just grab the napkins and start sitting the napkins on that lap. And I was like, just observing. I said, oh, I must gotta sit the napkins on my lap. So me coming into a process of civilization, because we suffer from growing up in the hood. We suffer from deviation from identification. What we identify with, that's what we try to emulate. So when we're looking at the movies, when we're listening to the rap songs, because my favorite rapper used to be the Hot Boys. And I would never think about wearing those suits, because listening to Lil Wayne rap, He said, ain't got on no suits because we ain't trying to be presidents. Niggas done sold more dope than a nigga can know. So me listening to that and internalizing that, again, in the beginning is the word, and me listening to those words and me seeing a vision, I'm associating myself with them brothers. And the only thing that it kept me in was death. The only thing that it kept me in was hell. The only thing it kept me in was Hickey, Boys Village, Noise, Savage Mountain. This is called the juvenile detention system. But Allah was raising me while I was raising hell. But I was identifying with the brothers that was in the streets. I was identifying with the brothers that was in the movies. And I thought that, you know, we had to be like that. Because coming from where I'm from, we had words like this. Don't play with me, I'm gonna hit you in your mother effing mouth. Who the F you looking at? And I thought that we needed to be like that to be men. Mm-hmm. So a brother, and I'm gonna wrap it up. So a brother hit me on Facebook and he inboxed me. He said, because one of my nicknames was Streets. He hit me and he said, Streets. He said, man, what happened? He said, man, you used to be wildest SHIT, right? And what I said was, because at that time I wasn't used to doing a lot of texting, so I just replied back. I said, the teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad saved my life. Just trying to be quick and short with it. Then he hit me back and he said, but I'm saying, brother, what you mean? I said, the teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad through the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, it saved my life, it changed me. The brother was not trying to hear that. He said, I'm saying, what you mean? I said, brother, listen. I said, I never thought that I was wild as shit. I said, I always thought that I was keeping it real. I said, now that I know what real is, I never want to be fake again. And he said, wow. So all praise is due to Allah. Real is not allowing people to sit on your mother front and sell drugs.
Come on.
Real is not selling drugs to your own people. Real is not robbing and stealing and looking at the opposite gang as your enemy. Real is not what the F you looking at, I'ma hit you in your mouth. Real is looking at your brother and recognizing that's in your brother, that's God.
Go ahead, Brother Antonio.
Real is protecting your household. Real is protecting the most valuable asset to the black community, which is the black household. So once I understood what real was, coming from the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, I said that I never want to be fake again. And there's a process to get all this fakeness or the brown germ or all of the enemy mindset up out of me. But the Holy Quran says that the believers know that for sure one day they're going to meet with their Lord. So that's the mindset that I carried. In the Holy Quran says, what is the matter that you strive not for greatness from your Lord? So that's the process that I'm in, because I want to get what God came to give us.